Thank you, Madam Chair, and Undersecretary Hutchins, thank you for coming here today. I must say I'm extremely pleased to hear you being true to your science background and acknowledge climate change and the challenges that agriculture is enduring as a result of weather changing. California Polytechnic State University, San Luis Obispo, also known as Cal Poly SLO, located in my district, is home to one of the nation's leading agricultural programs. I recently had the pleasure of visiting it, visiting the Cal Poly College of Agriculture, Food and Environmental Science, where nearly 6,000 acres of agriculture production, processing, and research land and facilities are available to students. During my visit, I spoke with their staff and faculty and toured a number of centers of excellence. These centers are able to continue their impressive work in part due to the critical partnership with NIFA and ERS. What stakeholders, if any, were consulted for the move that NIFA made?
Thank you, sir, for the question. Secretary Perdue announced the move of NIFA in August of 2018, and I joined the department in January of 2019. So I honestly do not know of that consultation process that occurred. I do know it was a deliberate process, and it was one that they felt like fulfilled, a strong value proposition overall. But I can't speak personally to the exact consultation process.
I would appreciate it if you could get back to me in writing to share with me what that process was entailed, and if any California stakeholders were included. That would be helpful to understand.
Certainly.
On another issue, following the legalization of commercial-scale cannabis cultivation in California, there has been significant development of medium and large-scale cannabis cultivation operations within my district in Santa Barbara County. Many of these operations have replaced traditional agriculture production, both within greenhouses and open field settings. In many cases, this cannabis cultivation is immediately adjacent to continued traditional agriculture production, and a number of concerns have been raised about impacts such as the potential taint of adjacent crops, such as wine grapes, as well as issues related to direct and indirect pesticide exposure. It is clear that more research is needed to allow both the cannabis growers and their neighbors in traditional agriculture production to adjust to this evolving industry and make sound science-based decisions. Given the disconnect between federal and state laws regarding cannabis, are there ways that USDA can help and support research in this critical area?
Well, thank you for the question. You've raised, I think, several fair technical hypotheses that could be tested in terms of is there a adverse effect in one way or the other from the proximity of a new crop like this to that, and those can be tested. We can certainly explore the possibility of that and try to understand that and those concerns more directly, and so we can follow up on that.
I would appreciate it if we could follow up on this issue together.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Madam Chair, I yield back.